Hi guys, my name is Amu and today I'm gonna show you 6 side hustles that you can start right now at home on your couch right online. So let's get straight into the video. If you see me glancing towards here, that means I'm looking at my laptop and I'm like scouting my notes. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, let's start with the first one. This is not a sponsor, but I do recommend Skillshare. Me personally, before I get into all that, I'm a student, so sometimes I do need like extra tutorials or extra lessons on a particular subject like accounting. I cannot do accounting to save my life, man. So Skillshare really helped me out. Skillshare is an online tutoring site where Skillshare is an online learning community where anyone can discover, take, or even teach online classes. So that's where you come in. You can teach online classes. You can teach any skill you have, whether it's language. You can teach English. Since you're watching this, it's in English. I presume you can understand and speak English. So you can go on Skillshare and give out lessons and teach other people English. There are so many people around the world that want to know English. So you can teach English and on Skillshare and make around $100 to $1,000 a month. But that is not the only thing that you can do on Skillshare. As I said, I am a student. So what I would do, I would go on Skillshare and look for an accounting teacher, and I would watch videos of them, or even like ask for one-on-one, pay for one-on-one lessons where they would teach me on things that I struggled with that really helped me a lot with my accounting and all. So if you are good at accounting or any other subject, even math or like English, whatever skill, it could be even handcraft skills. So just be a tutor on Skillshare. Now the second way to make money or start like a side hustle is rent out your house or a room. I'm sure not many people have an extra house or anything like that, but yeah, rent out your house, your living space area, or a room on Airbnb. I'm sure you've heard of Airbnb, as it is a place where you can rent out houses for a temporary amount of time. So if you live in a desirable area like in the CBD in town or anything like that, or around a beach, you can rent out your living space to people and they will give you a significant amount of money, where you will price your own, you will set your own prices and yeah, make money renting out your house or even a room, and or like some sort of living area, maybe like in the living room or anything like that. I'm sure if you do so, you'll make a little bit less of money than renting out the whole house. But yes, if it's possible, you can rent out your whole house and maybe stay with your parents. Let's say, for example, 6 months. You stay with your parents for 6 months, or a friend or anything like that, and then rent out your house. Yeah, that's a great way of making money, or a side hustle or anything like that. If you have a job, you go to work, live with your best friend or parents, and rent out your house to make money on the side. Okay guys, the third side hustle or way you can make money online is social media manager. Now, don't let the manager scare you or anything like that. Anyone can become a social media manager, and doing this, you work for yourself, you set your own prices, and you make your own money. Do not have a boss. You are your own manager, you are your own boss. Now let me get into detail with this one because it is very important to listen up. It is also pretty hard to do this. Not that hard, obviously you can do it. You just need time, consistency, and to not give up. Now social media is on the rise, as you know. So things like social media manager are very up and coming. So I'm pretty sure you can start this by yourself and become very successful. Now, what I'm talking about is managing a social media presence for a business. So now what you can do is search up on Google Maps for small local businesses around your area. You can, like, that's simple. Step one, search small local businesses around your area. For example, a cupcake store. This is just an example, please. So it's a cupcake store, right? Once you do that, you get in contact once you do that, you check their social media presence, check if it could use any improvements, or if they do have a social media presence at all. If not, then that's where you come in. And if you see a social media presence and you think you can improve on it, then you contact them. Okay, second step, contact the cupcake store, which is an example, but yeah, contact the cupcake store and offer them to improve or build the social media presence, that so they can advertise and get sales through social media. What kind of presence? Well, you can build them Instagram pages, Facebook pages, and a website. So you will call them up, offer to build them a social media presence, even offer to meet up with them, which will show like confidence in your work and build a level of trust once you meet up and show off your work and show that you can do what you promise to do. Since you'll be starting out, you'll be starting from the ground up, you can tell them that you'll build the social media presence first, and then they can pay once they see profits growing, or when they can see that this is useful and all that. So yeah, build them a social media presence, social media manager. Okay guys, what is this, the fourth, right? I think it's the fourth. So yeah, the fourth way to start a side hustle or make money online is build a website, which I touched upon on the previous point. But yes, build a website. If you do not know how to build a website, you can use Shopify or Wix, which are drop-down interfaces where you can just build yourself a website without coding, or just use WordPress, which is pretty popular and you can learn in 2 weeks. Now, building a website, like I said, you can call small businesses around your area, a bakery, for example, a laundry store. But I'll just use the previous example that I used on the previous point, like a cupcake store. You build them a website, show it off to them, and show them, you could make money via the website. They pay you for the website, but they can use the website to get traffic and maximize on profits. So yeah, build a website, contact a business, show them your work, and ask them to pay you for the website. That's how. So if you have good website skills, good coding skills, or Shopify skills, you can do that. And if not, there are plenty of videos on YouTube that can show you how to build websites using WordPress, which I said you can learn in 2 weeks, Shopify or Wix. Or subscribe to my channel, and I'm pretty sure the next video will be something about Shopify. So I can show you, if you subscribe to my channel, I can show you how to build websites. Okay, number 6. I promised 6 ways, and I'm giving you number 6. Last but not least is domain names, or domain flipping, where you flip domain names. This is something that I am currently doing, so you can also do as well. If you have ever built a website with Shopify, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, as you need a domain to make sure that people can connect to your website. So let me read the exact definition of what a domain is. I do know what a domain is, but I struggle to explain it. So a domain name is a string that identifies a realm of administrative autonomy, authority, or control within the internet. Domain names are used in various networking contexts for their application-specific naming. So if you get that, you get that. But yeah, basically the domain, I can't really explain this, but the domain name is the name of your website on top on top of your website, like that link thing. I'll try to show it in the video if I can. I'll take a screenshot of a domain name. So yeah, the link thing above the website, it's like a URL type thing. So yeah, that's a domain name. But yeah, so like once you build a website and then you get a domain, let's say your website is example bakery shippers, something like that. I don't know, bakery store. You bakery store, and then you go on something like GoDaddy and buy yourself a domain. So if you have created a website before, then you know what I'm talking about. And then like me, I've created loads of websites, so I have like 6 or 7 domains, and they're just sitting there now. If I have stopped selling or using the websites, and the domains are just sitting there doing nothing. So flipping domains. So now let's say someone wants to start a store, an online store with my domain. I own the domain as I bought it. So now I can flip it for a higher purchase and sell it to them. So if I buy my domains for around 80 Rand, which is, I don't know how many dollars. I'll link it down. I'll show it in the video. But yeah, for about 80 Rand, and I can flip my domains for like 200 Rand, 250 Rand, and so on and so and so. So yeah, if you have ever built a dropshipping store or a website for your blog, then you probably know what a domain is, and you can flip them for profits once you are done using those websites. The funny story is, like, not every time, but sometimes when I thought about a store and wanted to get a domain, I would find out that someone else already has that domain. Let's say I built a store around shoes and come up with a name. So I want the domain name to match the name of the website. So I would like search for a domain and find out that someone else already owns that domain, and I'd have to contact them and buy the domain off them. And they'd usually charge me like $1,000 or something like that. And I am not paying $1,000 for a domain. As I said, I buy mine for like 80 Rand, which is way less than $1,000. But yeah, you see how if it's very important, like the type of store and all of that, and you need that domain, you're probably gonna cash out $1,000. That's why you can make a lot of money selling domains. So yeah, it is very important to, when creating a website, that you check that the domain name is not owned by any other person, or else you'll need to buy that domain from that person, or have to change the name of your website and possibly everything about the website. So yeah, those are 6 side hustles, or 6 ways you can make money. So like and subscribe so you can see how I make money online, or how I improve as a person financially, and what I learn through this journey of mine. I think financial literacy is important, and I think that learning about money is important as a whole, as a young person. So please like and subscribe, as you will see my journey grow, my channel grow. And yeah, catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.